Hello, my name is The Gaming Critic. I review video games with no regrets whatsoever. Now, since I already reviewed Injustice 2 and Tekken 7, it's only fair that I should review a Mortal Kombat game. So, let's have a look at all the Mortal Kombat games I own so far and review one of them. Right, let's have a look-see. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, everyone! Oh, Mortal Kombat. The very first fighting game I ever played. I didn't mind some of the Mortal Kombat games I played growing up, including Mortal Kombat 4 and Mortal Kombat Deception. What I really like about Mortal Kombat is seeing the characters bleed to death and looking at each of their fatalities. So since I only have one Mortal Kombat game in my video game collections, I suppose it's a good way to start the Mortal Kombat review series. So let's see if this game is as good as I thought it was back when I was a kid. Strap yourself in for one hell of a fight, cause this is Mortal Kombat Armageddon. More like Armageddon out of here, am I right, folks? Published and developed by Midway Games, Mortal Kombat Armageddon was released in 2006. And it was released on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and it was also released on the Wii in 2007. In terms of the story, this game was considered to be the final Mortal Kombat game, until the series was later revisited in the Mortal Kombat reboot in 2011. But I do have to say that the intro of Armageddon is fucking awesome. It's probably one of the best intros to a Mortal Kombat game in my opinion. Everyone is fighting each other, a giant pyramid shoots up from the ground out of nowhere, and Liu Kang rises from the dead. And of course, seeing the intro, I was really looking forward to playing this game. I guess we should start with the Conquest, seeing that it is the story for this game. The story starts with two brothers, Taven and Dagon. They are locked up by their parents because they foresaw a disastrous event that's going to occur. Taven is released and starts on his quest to save the realms from Armageddon. No pun intended. Taven is the main character we play as, while his brother Dagon is the main villain. Throughout the Conquest, you can find treasure chests which will unlock special clothes, music, and coins. What I like about Conquest is beating up enemies and delivering fatalities to them. Throughout the Conquest, you can fight other main characters, including Raiden and Scorpion, just to name a few. And there are dangerous hazards that you need to avoid. I do prefer the story and the open world style from Deception, but overall, I enjoyed the Conquest in Armageddon. Mortal Kombat Armageddon features one of the biggest character rosters in any Mortal Kombat game, with 62 playable characters. From the original Mortal Kombat game to Mortal Kombat Deception, every Mortal Kombat character you know and love are in this game. The gameplay is just like you'll expect in a Mortal Kombat game, but they added in some new gameplay features to make this game more updated. For example, being able to pull off air combos. Each character has two fighting styles, instead of the three in Deadly Alliance and Deception. Most of the fighters have one weapon and one non-lethal weapon, however characters like Smoke and Mocap don't have weapons. In each arena, there are special environmental fatalities you can use.
Naga wins.
At the end of the day, I don't mind the gameplay from Armageddon, but if I was to compare Armageddon to the new Mortal Kombat games, Armageddon may feel outdated in my opinion. But if you have the time to get used to the combos for your favorite character, the gameplay can be a lot of fun. The minigame in Armageddon is called Motor Combat. you get to get inside a kart and race. Motor combat can be fun, but 1 hour later, it gets old pretty fucking fast. There's only 5 racetracks to race on and 10 characters to race with, which is pretty small. Each character has one special weapon in a race and it can feel bland very quickly. While adding in the fatalities does complement the minigame nicely, the rest just falls flat because of how uninspiring this mode is. I don't want to sound too negative about Motor Combat, but if I was to be honest, I don't play Mortal Kombat games just to compete in races. I play Mortal Kombat games to
Fight!
The fuck was that? As far as the creative fatality is concerned, I actually like it. It's got a bunch of different clothing and creativity. You can make up a bio for your character, which is a nice touch, I have to say. In the crypt, you can unlock alternate character costumes, the soundtrack for each arena, and checking out some behind the scenes footages. There is one feature in this game that completely ruins this game for me, and that is create a fatality. Now, create a fatality does sound good on paper, but the execution sucks major balls. Getting rid of every character's own fatality, you can now make it up on the spot. One of the things I don't like about it is everyone has the same fucking fatality moves. There is not one fatality move that stands out in this game. Maybe if certain characters get their own creative fatality style, then maybe it would have been decent. So now, all your favorite characters' fatalities are now no more in this game. No more burning people alive with Scorpion, and no more turning into a dragon and eating them up with Liu Kang. The fatalities are the reason why I got hooked onto Mortal Kombat in the first place. And because all that is missing, it damages the reputation of the Mortal Kombat series for me. If you look at Armageddon just by itself, it's not that bad of a game. But if you compare Armageddon to any Mortal Kombat game, Armageddon is one of the weaker Mortal Kombat games in the series. Sure, the gameplay is fun and the conquest is enjoyable, but the creative fatality is the only thing that wrecks this entire game. Motor Kombat is fine, but the more you play it, the more you'll get bored of it. So if you are a fan of Mortal Kombat or you want to get into Mortal Kombat, then Armageddon is worth checking out. But keep in mind that there are other Mortal Kombat games out there that are worth more checking out than this game. And so for that reason, Mortal Kombat Armageddon gets 6 out of 10.
Baraka wins.
After a bit of a break, it's finally time to return to the Crash Bandicoot series. The next game I'm going to review has divided many Crash fans to either loving or hating this game, Crash of the Titans. Thank you for watching this review, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, share the video, and subscribe today. My name's The Gaming Critic, telling you to keep calm and keep playing video games.